Hello there, my very good friends. I'm Andy, he's Adam. The Royal Rumble is coming up. We're going to sit here and predict all 30 entrants of the men's match. I've got 15, he's got 15. We don't know who each other have. We're going to react. It's all down to Michael Sidgwick, who assigned this. Check out his article on the website to match this. There'll be a link down below. Here we go, predicting all 30 entrants of Royal Rumble 2023.
3, 2, 1. So I'll kick us off, Andy, and entrant number 1 in the 2023 Royal Rumble is very oozy entrant indeed. It makes sense having Sami Zayn come out from number 1.
The perfect guy to put out at number 1 because you can either dump him out like a complete idiot or have him go for like an hour.
Exactly.
And both would be tremendous. Flawless pick.
A very oozy start to the Rumble.
Great start. Entering at number 2 in the Royal Rumble.
Yes!
Chad Gable, there he is. Shorty G himself. What do you reckon?
Yeah, like you need people in there who can just do a good bit of wrestling when people aren't getting chucked over or walk into the ring or on those little segues they use sometimes. He's your guy. And he is followed by... Yeah, he's quite good as well.
Yeah, I mean, just kidding. Just goes without saying.
I mean, he probably won't get in the ring for his entire 90-second entrance because he'll just be conducting.
Prattling about, won't he?
Also, Seth Rollins number 3.
Starting the match with 3 tremendous in-ring workers. You're going to get some hot action, baby.
Yes.
3 big pops. Sick. Coming in at number 4, he's just lost the Never Openweight Championship.
Oh, he literally just has.
The day we are recording this, Bright Lights himself, Carl Anderson.
He's going to turn it on for the Rumble?
Pass.
I would hope so. But the thing is, Andy, this isn't just the Royal Rumble. This is the WWE Royal Rumble. And everyone knows that WWE stands for Walk with Elias. Are we going to get the 3 faces of Elias?
Well, we'll find out later in this video.
Not according to my notes, but anyway, let's find out who number 6 is.
Mine neither. Number 6, entering the Royal Rumble, Mustafa Ali.
He's quite good as well.
Yeah.
What
analysis we've got on this video. He is good.
He's not going to win, and I have I've got a big theory around Ali. It's now probably not the time to go into great detail, but I think he's slowly spiraling, and he will turn heel, but like a good heel now, not one laboured with the SmackDown hacker bollocks and the retribution. And probably it's because he comes in, goes, I'll do some really fun stuff, and then immediately gets eliminated by entrant number 7, who is, of course, a wrestling god!
Oh,
not JBL.
I thought it was JBL.
Yeah. I realised as I was saying that.
I haven't got my glasses on. I saw the hat and immediately thought it was
Your
JBL.
best mate.
My best friend, teaching me how to cook steaks on social media. Baron, we need to make that video happen. Hit me up, brother.
I do think we should do cooking with WWE.
He's already cooked me, so what else you want? Great heel to eliminate one of your favourites and make you cry. Perfect. And coming in after that, kind of an opposite type of heel, a heel you like to hate. Damian Priest, the big sexy boy of the Judgment Day.
I'm going to reserve any statements on this till an entrant I have in a short while because I believe this guy is probably going to be needed.
Yeah.
But my pick, potentially not to win the thing, but potentially to score the most eliminations, potentially coming in to save a member of the Bloodline, it is, of course, Solo Sikoa.
Basically Ryback.
The best NXT call-up ever.
Oh, wow. That's a strong claim.
Because Kevin Owens started well, and then, as Sidgwick pointed out the other day to me, they went more than 50-50, worse than 50-50 with John Cena, and then Randy Orton was calling him fat within about 6 months or something. Solo Sikoa has been great. Have him chuck loads of dudes out, and let him Takamishinoku someone.
Oh no, I don't need to see that. But we're going to go now from someone whose main roster transition has been incredible to someone whose main roster transition has not been anything close to that. It's Jonathan Gargano.
Oh, man.
His main roster return has been...
If you asked me towards the end of last year, he'd have been one of the favourites.
Yeah.
He wasn't never going to win, but he'd been one of the favourites. But, yeah. God.
It's not been a good time for
really
him.
balls it up, haven't they?
But you put him in the Rumble, maybe he can have a long babyface run, eliminate a bunch of dudes, regain that fire, get away from the goofy bollocks he's been doing with Johnny No Speak.
Maybe he could remind everyone that he's, good at wrestling, and who could he wrestle to do that? But a legend showing up in the Royal Rumble. I love X-Pac. I want him to be in the Rumble every year. And considering now he's been doing more stuff with WWE, he's popping up on panels and stuff. I know he's done that before.
He did the match last year in GCW. I think he got injured in that, actually. But we've been waiting for Sean Waltman to come back in and
Not
have a
mess up
match.
his arsehole again, did he? Like he did that year.
You only mess up your arsehole once. But, you know, if you're going to have X back in the match, there's only one way you can go. You have to go for the big reunion. The reunion everyone's been waiting for all these years. When Uncle Cracker hits the speakers and X Factor come back down, it's Sheamus.
Sheamus cosplaying is just incredible.
Imagine he's got a skull cap on.
Look, he's gonna beat the piss out of someone. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know who it's going to be out of the people that we've already sent out there, but I like the idea of him doing the beats of the bodhrán so much that the bloke goes, I'm just going to get out of the ring.
Yeah,
I'm just going to jump down and just leave me alone, please.
In a singles match one day, someone should submit to that.
Yeah.
Tap out.
I love it. I think he's in. What a year he had in 2022. Almost as good as one of the biggest stars of WWE last year, and arguably, I think the biggest heel in all of wrestling. Andy Murray, you know, sometimes prison changes a man.
Oh my.
It's time for Dominic Mysterio.
It's got to be in there, man.
It's time for Dominic Mysterio, who we talked about this a lot. You and I, me and the Dadleys. He needs to think he's mint and score loads of eliminations, but only because of the help of Damian Priest, who we mentioned a little bit earlier.
Sensational idea. Equally sensational idea. He does the road dog spot where he just hugs the rope and does nothing for like 20 minutes. Was that 2000, 2001?
Yeah, something like
One
that.
of those years. Either would be perfect for Dominic, who's done hard time, lest we forget.
Do I want him as one of the final four?
I want him as the final one, to be perfectly honest. So we got Dominic. Here we go, number 14. A guy who inexplicably in 2022 got a bad singles match out of Cody Rhodes. It's The Miz.
Number 14, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Safe pair of hands. Had a crap match with Cody. How do you do that?
Interesting you say that, because it's time for those tits of yours to get popped off, just like his tit was... It's Cody Rhodes! Cody Rhodes at number 15, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to say any more on this, because I've got a thing I'd like to say about him. You can probably guess what it is going to be towards the end of this video.
We'll talk about that. I mean, we'll talk about him in a bit.
Yeah, I love him, and I think with the vignettes that we've been seeing already, his return is almost guaranteed at the Royal Rumble. They're probably going to say he's coming back at the Rumble. It's not even going to be teased.
I'm fine with that. Build a bit of hype.
Yeah.
The old way to advertise is the new way. Whatever. After Cody Rhodes, we're going to get a bit heelish now.
Ooh.
It's not paranoia. It's Jey Uso. There you go. We are the ones, as they say.
3 Bloodline members now.
We do.
Ooh.
Will we have a fifth? Will we have
three.
Paul Heyman in the match?
Yeah.
Who
Judgment.
knows?
I'm in the flipping Judgment Day. 2 members for that. Exciting. The thing is, with the Judgment Day, like, as much as you got the Bloodline, and they've done quite well, I suppose, over the last year or so, right? But Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio, biggest heel. Who on earth could ever eliminate Dominic Mysterio? How are you going to get him over the top rope? There's only one man capable of eliminating Dominic Mysterio. It's his dad. It's his dad, Rey Mysterio. He's finally going to put hands. You little twat, get over the top rope and go to your room. Setting up the match at WrestleMania, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect way to set it up. Like a really embarrassing elimination for Dominic.
Dad!
What are you doing?
You're ruining everything!
And then maybe Rhea Ripley can jump in the ring and throw Rey out or something. It'll be fun. From Rey Mysterio, we go over...
Of course.
To, fresh off the presses from Pro Wrestling Noah, where he was weirdly homophobic slurred by the Great Muta after wrestling him. Shinsuke Nakamura is here.
Can we have the Shinsuke Nakamura that showed up in Noah? Because
that was fun.
Yeah,
that was a really good match. And then the Muta slurred everywhere.
Lee England, is it? Who does his?
Yes, did
get
the
him.
violin,
Get him.
all that stuff. Former Royal Rumble winner, of course.
Of course.
So yeah. I do enjoy. My favourite thing about the Noah match, just a brief aside, English commentary team, they do a great job. They refer to WWE NXT as WWE Next, and I pop for that every time, because they're definitely doing that on purpose. I respect it.
Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble on my first Royal Rumble stream, which we will, of course, be doing for this Royal Rumble. Do join us for it on the 20... It's a Saturday, isn't it? 29th, I think it is. Right, let's get some bodies in there. No offence to him, but, like, he's going to be one that I go, please show the Tron, because I don't recognise this theme, because they change them every bloody minute. It's Cedric Alexander next.
There you go.
It's that bit now. I love Cedric Alexander. He's a phenomenally talented individual, but they're getting bodies in there for the likes of Solo Sikoa and the likes of Chuck out, basically.
Exactly. There's no need to add anything more than that. Then entering at number 21 minus 1, because we the ones, Jimmy Uso.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Another, do some bloodline stuff. It'd be cool. There you go. Don't need much.
I love doing with blondes.
Yeah. Your mark.
21. Yeah,
Yeah,
massive
let's
mark.
do it.
21. A guy I hope he had a mixed 2022. Let's
He
say.
did. Why am I saying he did? I don't know who it is.
You can probably guess. It is Austin
okay.
Theory.
Yeah.
A-Town down. Look, I think he's still got heaps of potential. You can have more stuff with him and Seth in there. You can have someone chuck him out to set up a United States title match going forward. And yeah, I think he's better than people give him credit for, but he was a little bit overhyped, which maybe skewed the balance. That's the nicest thing I can say.
And if Vince McMahon was still booking this thing, you can almost guarantee that he would have the 4-second elimination spot as well. Like, he'd be Bushwhacker Luke, wouldn't he? I just compared Austin Theory to a Bushwhacker. Speaking of Bushwhackers, what? Number 22, a man who's well known for licking bald men's heads and doing the battering ram. It's Karrion Kross. There you go.
There he is.
Another guy whose ring entrance could be as long as some wrestlers' participation in the match.
Fall and get in the ring, you boring bastard.
Big Triple H favourite, maybe a candidate for the Final Four.
And potentially targeting Rey Mysterio, of course, so you can do. We're not going to get rid of everyone. There's going to be like 20 people who are what was his name from the Social Outcasts who never got eliminated?
Oh, Curtis Axel.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few of them in here. We're not going to run through all the eliminations, but he can chuck a few people out.
Boom, boom.
Sorry, Cedric Alexander, for example. But if Dominic Mysterio hasn't been eliminated by this point, picture this, right? You know, like the two Goliaths coming together face to face on one side, hardened Dominic Mysterio. He's been to prison, it changes a man. And someone who's just like the next notch below, like if it was prison, he'd probably be his bitch. It's Gunther.
What a segue.
At number 23, if there's any, like, we had Mustafa Ali early on. I know I said he's been chucked out, but there's any more flippy dudes, people who want to jump off stuff, inexplicably doing high-flying moves in a Royal Rumble, who then want to get the life chopped out of them, and who knows, maybe Sheamus is still in the Rumble at this point. Yes, please.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Give him a big spot.
Can he possibly chop someone from the centre of the ring and they go over the top rope?
Or if they do that, it's the spot of the year and it's only January.
Imagine Chad Gable. Shush! I'm sorry, Chad. I love you. Why have I booked that for him?
Chop him in the mouth when he's saying shush.
Oh.
Absolutely perfect. I've lost my list. Entering now at number 24 in the match.
Ooh.
Similarly large man. Making his way to the ring from Cardiff, Wales, his old backyard. It's Drew McIntyre.
He's won a Rumble, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Yeah. He has cooled off a little bit last year, I think it's fair to say. But I'm still a big Drew guy. I haven't lost any kind of faith in him. I think he's awesome. I think Triple H loves him. Maybe him and Sheamus will be tag team champions by this point. They won't. No. Spoiler alert. But it's an interesting wrinkle. He'll have some beef with the Bloodline members who we've got in this match.
And I know that's your pick, but my source is telling me he's singing his own entrance theme with Hardy. So.
Oh, goodness.
He's good. Is this thing on?
I dream.
Well, we on 25?
Yes, sir.
Well, woo. When you think woo, what do you think? Don't worry, it's fine. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Zack Ryder's here. A huge pap for this guy.
I hope he's there, because he deserves it. He deserves the big full-time payday because of his work over the past few years. But I hope it's Matt Cardona and not Zack Ryder.
Yes, yeah. They might force him to be Zack, but everyone knows he should be, the Matt Cardona version of Zack Ryder. Maybe not the one that we interviewed that was effing and jeffing all over the place. Love you, Matt.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, that would be quite good as well.
That, just like screaming at poor Kathy Kelly.
And, let me think of a number. My lucky number's 8. Who's at number 8 on your list?
Damian Priest.
That's who he feuds with at WrestleMania.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
I kind of like that.
26, a guy who always has some fun athletic spots in him no matter what match he's in. Future star. Montez Ford.
Potential Royal Rumble winner. Not this year.
A couple of years' time, I think this guy's right in the conversation.
Yeah.
I've never seen the big need to split the Street Profits. I think they're an awesome tag team.
Yeah.
I think Angelo Dawkins doesn't get the credit he deserves, particularly for his improvement over the past few years. But Montez Ford screams major singles star at some stage.
He's looking big at the moment.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Sexy boy.
Charismatic, great wrestler, great look. What more do you want?
He could be a surprise Final Four.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's going to be, but he could be a surprise.
So the Final Four so far is him, Dominic, Karrion Kross,
and Cody.
And Tugboat. Spoiler alert.
Well, you have to make space in the Final Four because this person's definitely going to be in the Final Four, in my opinion. If you're Samala! What? It's The Rock. The Rock is cooking.
I thought you were going to say it was Bill Goldberg.
I will
there.
literally have a cum-splosion if The Rock comes out.
Wow.
I love this man. He is my favourite wrestler ever. And I don't want him to win the Royal Rumble. I think that'd be a really dumb decision. But if you want to get mainstream attention...
I have never been so glad I'm not watching a match with you. And how do you follow a star of that magnitude? How could you possibly get one over on the Rock? How could you get a bigger pop than the biggest crossover star in pro wrestling history? You bring out Jinder Mahal.
Yes.
He's at number 28.
It was either him or Shane McMahon.
Boom.
We all knew it.
Here we go. Hey, Shankeel Dance or something. Is that still a thing? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Jinder,
Yeah.
why not? He's gonna like... It'll be like someone will eliminate him, like Ford or someone will eliminate him, and the commentator will go, "That's a former WWE champ," like it's some kind of big deal. It's Jinder.
Yeah,
he's useless.
Yeah, you got to. We're basically using this. It's Sidgwick's article, as you must say. Check it out, whatculture.com/WWE, right? But you do have to use your knowledge of previous Royal Rumbles. And yes, sometimes they go 27, 28, 29, 30, and sometimes they go 27. Right, the crowd's still going to be popping with that. Let's get some Drek out there, and it'll be Jinder. Number 29. I mentioned I've blown my load a little bit early because it's not as big a star as The Rock, but it is someone I do like and could romance some people on the way to the ring because it is Humberto.
Oh, what a beautiful man.
What an absolute beast.
Beautiful man. Yeah, I mean, he's getting thrown out in 2 minutes, isn't he, poor guy? But very talented, very beautiful. Great
Very
stuff.
nice, very evil, Danhausen.
Number 30, the hallowed spot. The last
I have
guy
no
in the
idea who
match.
this is going to be. I like this.
Got to be a big guy, got to be a big name, get the crowd popping. A couple of years ago, this would not have got the crowd popping, but since his recent reinvention as the banter king of lifting up the ring with a forklift,
No.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god.
This has a double appeal, right? Because he'll get a big pop because he's a fun babyface weird guy now, but also people will have the fear of God of him potentially winning because as much as people have turned the corner on him, I don't think anyone wants him winning the Royal Rumble and headlining WrestleMania against Roman Reigns again. So it's a good final entry and he kicks some ass and you could use that to set up his WrestleMania match, which is against Gunther.
I think you say Dominic Mysterio. With Gunther, yes, of course. Yeah, I think I'd have these two potentially do the whole eliminate each other and just still start kicking each other's ass.
Kicking ass!
I like that. I like that 30, to be honest.
And I like this video.
Yeah.
What a good job.
Apart from Dominic Mysterio, who's your pick for the 2023 Royal Rumble men's winner heading to WrestleMania?
The Rock.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love that. I'm so conflicted. I love The Rock. I'd love The Rock to be at WrestleMania. And
I don't want it to be The Rock. But I think it will.
If he's in there, it's probably gonna be The Rock. But if it's down to me booking it, because you need someone who's there full time to potentially win a Rumble, you know, every once in a while, WWE, and someone who can feasibly dethrone Roman and benefit from it. It's Cody Rhodes. It's been Cody Rhodes since the tick came out of Hell in a Cell. So,
Cody.
let us know your thoughts. Let us know your picks. Let us know how far you think and how many 10, 15, 20 people that Dominic Mysterio can eliminate.
And let us know what you thought of this format. It's a new thing we've done here. If this video does well, we will do one for the women's match as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
Yeah, good stuff.
Enjoy the Royal Rumble. Join us for the live stream, as I said. Let us know your thoughts, your predictions in the comments, or on Twitter at WhatCultureWWE, where you can both find us. You can find Andy Murray at
Andy H. Murray. The H stands for, hey, where was Tugboat, man? Sidgwick.
Where was Pat McAfee?
Where was Bobby Fish?
He's or Scotty T. Hockey. I'm getting carried away. At Adam Wilborn on Twitter, at WhatCultureWWE for all of us. My thanks to Andy. Thank you for joining us. As I said, enjoy the Royal Rumble, and we will see you soon.